What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Takeover checking in again. We back with another video, man. We over here at Coalition. Y'all see that all black? When you see that all black, you already know where we at, man. On this early Saturday morning, I took yesterday off. I slept the entire day. Well, I worked, of course, but then when I got off, in case some of y'all missed it, I don't know if I really spoke on it. I was involved in an accident, a car accident. I was leaving work last Friday, and on the highway, this guy, spare tire came off his truck. You know how the spare tire be under the bed of the pickup truck. His spare tire came off. We were on the highway. I was doing about 75, 80 maybe. But long story short, I hit the tire head on, and it smashed the front end of my car. So I had to go to the body shop yesterday to fill out the paperwork or whatever for them to, start tearing down the car, which they can't start tearing down the car until another week from now. So, but she's saying, as of right now, the damages is $6,200. But that's just a rough estimate. They haven't tore the car apart yet, so she was saying they may total it out because I didn't pop the hood because I didn't want to be able to not close the hood. But they popped the hood, and she's saying that it's so much more damage under the hood from the impact of the tire hitting my car or whatever, or me and the tire colliding together rather. So man, that kind of had me in a funk yesterday, because now if they total the whip out, I'm gonna have to find a new whip, and it's just a headache that I wasn't prepared to, you know what I mean? But that's neither here or there. We here today. The boy feeling good. The boy back. The boy is back lean, cleaned up and eating. You know what I mean? Legs back there. Y'all see what's going on. I told y'all boys, man, you gotta learn your body. Once you learn your body, the rest is a cakewalk, bro. You know what I mean? So we gonna get some legs today. I haven't been able to train legs in 2 weeks. I wanted to actually squat today because I haven't squatted over here yet, but I forgot I wasn't in my car. I'm in the rental car and got all the way to the gym just to realize that I took my squat shoes in the house and I didn't put them in the trunk of the rental car. So we're gonna have to improvise and do some hack squats and things like that. He got a lot of nice leg equipment over here. So we're gonna get to the business on these legs, man. Let's get it. It's a bodybuilding show today that I'm gonna go attend to get a little extra motivation. Go in there and show my yokes off, you know what I mean? But drop them hundreds in the comment section, man. Hit them thumbs ups. I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate everybody hitting them links in the description, going to rock with the supplement companies, purchasing the programs, buying the walk pads, and all those things. It helps me a whole lot, bro. So I definitely appreciate that. But enough of the chit chat. Let's get to this business. Let's get it, man. Let's go. All right, guys. So we're gonna start on these lying hamstring curls. Oh, let me see. Get this set up right for the boy. Man, I slept on my shoulder last night. Well, my shoulder is in so much pain. Ah. Oh. Nice and easy. Get them hamstrings nice and warm. Woo. Get them hamstrings nice and warm. We had the duck wreck on legs for about 2 weeks. All that extra water retention, it's like it puts pressure against your veins and your arteries and things. And they have my legs hurting like a mofo. So that was it for me, bro. That was enough reasoning for me to clean up my eating and get off that binge. On top of me being burnt out on eating all the trash food. So now, like, if I have a craving for something, I just go and get a Q-double or a Chipotle bowl, or either drink a protein shake. Y'all know that defined protein tastes good. That'll kick my craving for the sugar or for the sweets. The ice cream flavor, woo-hoo. Woo, I had one of them others. I woke up in the middle of the night and was hungry. Did me a protein shake and some cream and rice. So I just try to lean more towards cleaner foods, also foods that help me build. That's more goal efficient or goal driven. That help me get closer to my goals, opposed to waking up going to get a burger and some fries or something like that really ain't gonna serve no purpose to my overall goal. But let's get this next set. Ooh. All right, we on set 3, guys. Increasing the weight each set. Now, they seated hamstring. Y'all know I love the seated hamstring curls, but with the seated hamstring curl, let me show you guys real quick. I showed it in the previous video, but let me show again. I usually don't use these, which I'm not going to use this one, because as you can see, it sways. I don't like the ones that has the arm and it comes out, because this end is always sticking out more, further than the end where it actually connects to the piece, which can cause hamstring imbalances and hamstring injury, unless you do individual, each leg individually, which I don't want to do, so I'm not going to use that. So this will probably be my only hamstring exercise for the day. And then we're going to do like some hack squats and things like that, or maybe leg press. I'm going to see how my leg feel. As of right now, it feels really good. Woo. Yes, sir.
Just know if you was recording that whole time, when you look back on that shit, you won't see some funny ass shit.
I deleted it.
Oh, by the way. Oh, bullshit. I was like,
I'm gonna have to go back and look at the deleted stuff.
I was like, oh shit, you talking about my bullshit.
I'm gonna have to go look back at it.
Come back to me.
No, you got it, boss. All right, guys, so we're gonna do 5 sets over here instead of 4. Like I said, it's been about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks since I trained legs. Y'all know I love them leg days. Let's get it. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with the leg press. Let's get it. See how I feel on these. feel pretty good. So we're gonna add, y'all know how I like to do it on the leg press. We're gonna hit a set, add 2 plates, hit a set, add 2 plates, so on and so forth till we get to our top set. Like I said, we going to the bodybuilding competition later on. We're gonna go to finals. Y'all know we got to show them quads. We're gonna throw them quads on. So we gotta make sure them quads nice and pumped, you heard? Ursh. Yep. What's up, bro? Oh, you good, you good. Oh, shit, it's all good. What's going on?
Nothing, how are you?
Maintaining.
Been dodging me for like a month.
Maintaining. Nah. All right, let's get it, guys. Added some food. Added more food to the plate. Time to eat. Whew. Felt a little pain in that one. And that's that. Guess when I re-racked it, show my progress, add 2 more plates, and see how I feel. Like I said, I only felt the pain as I went to re-rack it because I had to reach for the things. I'm not really sure what's going on. Like my legs do feel a whole lot better since I shook all that water. You know, I'm holding little to none now, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try what I got on there, 6. I'm gonna try 8 plates for the next set and see how that feels, and that'll determine whether I progress with more weight or move to a different exercise. I'm not gonna do too much today. I just want to test the waters and see how my legs actually felt. I wanted to squat, and I was just gonna test the waters with my squats, but like I said, I forgot my squat shoes, so this is gonna have to serve its purpose. But they also have a massage therapist and a chiropractor here in the gym today that's giving free demos, you know. So I'm gonna go see both of those guys. Like I mentioned earlier, I slept on my shoulder. I sleep like this. Well, last night I did, and it feels like my shoulder is compressed. So it's, as I'm moving around a lot more now, it's not as painful, but I gotta stop sleeping on my shoulder like that. So I'm gonna go see the chiropractor and see if he can give me an adjustment or something to kind of get me back right. See the massage therapist, let him dig in my back a little bit, you know. But let's play it up. It's hard getting in and out this mofo too, man. Shit. Ugh. Ah. All right, guys. We added 2 more. We're gonna test the waters. Yeah, for some reason it only hurts when I re-rack it. You know, once I take the pressure off of it, it just shoot like a sharp pain in there. I'm gonna see once I holler at the chiropractor. I'm sure it's probably something tight in my hamstrings or my glutes that's causing it to pull, and my quads. We'll see. I ain't really knowledgeable when it comes to that, so we're just gonna see what he says when I have him check me out. You know, I haven't been stretching, especially once I put on all that water weight, all that water retention. You know, you lose your flexibility because you gain excess weight at such a rapid pace that your joints, tendons, and everything like that don't have time to adapt and keep up because it's just water, you know what I mean? It's impossible to gain fat, body fat, that fast, that much body fat. You gain some body fat, of course, but 30, 40 pounds of body fat, you know, from a binge episode, it's impossible, bro. You know, so you just gotta let your body regulate itself, clean your eating. And how you reverse, you know, how do you reverse the water retention, some may ask? Keep your water intake high, cut your sodium intake, you know, and cut your carb intake. And a lot of people don't understand, so I'm gonna say it in this video, because a lot of people don't know. Anybody who competes or anybody who has done a very strict diet for an extended period of time has experienced, you know, what we call it the post-show blues or water retention or the rebound. You know, a lot of people call it a lot of different things. But what it is you have to think, you went so long without with managed sodium, so long with managed carbohydrates. As you get closer to the show, the carbohydrates for most people are typically super low. So once you go on a binge, you know, and you eating 12,000 milligrams of sodium, opposed to 2,000 milligrams of sodium or whatever the case, and you eating 2,000 grams of carbs in a day, opposed to eating 200 grams of carbs in a day, your body is going to retain water. Sodium retains water, carbohydrates retain water. It's impossible for you to eat that much food with such high carbs, such high sodium, and not retain water. Anybody who's dieted knows this. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of cleaning your eating, controlling yourself to shake back. You know, we almost shook back. You feel me? I ain't perfect, I ain't 100% on my diet, but I'm not eating as much sugar. Like yesterday I had a little sugar. We had bought the nutty butter pies, they almost like the Twinkies. I ate 2 of those. But outside of that, I haven't had any sugar all week. So I might eat a burger or something today though. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's see if Lady Take, we might go get some sushi, man. I'm gonna see what Lady Take wanna do. But we finna add 2 plates to this, and that'll be my final set, and we're gonna move on to a different exercise. It's getting crowded and loud up in this mofo. Yep. Oh man, it's hard to get up. All right, guys. So that's it. For the pressure movements, we're gonna hit some abductor work. Just, you know, you want to strengthen every muscle in the body. You want to target every muscle from every angle possible, if possible. You know what I mean? So a lot of dudes may say this a girl machine, but it ain't no girl machine. When you load up that squat bar, when them glutes match stronger, you can squat more. It ain't no girl machine when you get on stage and it's a tight comparison and you get blowed out from somebody who's been training glutes. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do 4 sets. a 10 over here. Oh, that's really light. Super light. Let's get it. Hold on, guys. You see, the thing is, when it comes to these machines, you want to set it up to where it's almost perfect for your height. Oh. Let's see. So I can't move the back piece up. So I guess you can't adjust the seat part. So I'm gonna have to sit up on it so I can hit the way I want it to hit. Ah, there we go. Ah. So this is really like, that was 12 reps. That's 111 pounds on here. No, that's 211, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna take it to 264, which is the whole stack. And we'll see how that feels. He said he was gonna order one of those, the little thing that you put in the stack where you can add plates on to make the stack heavier. Most of the stacks, I mean, this one goes to 264, but like on everything else, like the lat pull and things like that, they go to like 310 pounds, so you really won't need it on that. But that's just a good thing to always have, in my opinion, to keep in your gym bag. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really care for this one, guys. I felt it on that one though, that 10. Ooh. See the one where you squeezing in, it's gonna make all of this meaty. The one where you pushing out is gonna make this meaty and get you and target them glutes. So you definitely wanna work both. You don't have to do them every leg day, but training them definitely gonna make a difference. Like I said, you wanna do the things, I always say this, bro, you wanna do the things that other people aren't doing so you can look different. At the end of the day, as bodybuilding, you wanna look different. You want it to be as landslide when guys stand next to you and get compared. You don't want it to be a close call. So in order to make it be a landslide, do the things that they ain't doing. Like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you a bodybuilder. I don't really see bodybuilders bench press. Or I don't really see bodybuilders deadlifting because I want to look different. You know what I mean? For one, I ain't a bodybuilder. But for two, because I want to look different. Why would I go in here and chest press because I see 10 other bodybuilders chest pressing? You know what I mean? Why would I go in here and skip squats because I see 10 other guys skipping squats because they bodybuild? Man, it's different. We dogs, man. We just can do bodybuilding if we wanted to. We not bodybuilders. We dogs. Ooh. I'm gonna hurry up because I need to go see this chiropractor and this massage therapist before I get out of here. I need to stop at Costco and get me some ground beef. Go home and cook my chicken breast. I've been doing good, bro. Well, yesterday I did go to Steak and Shake and got 2 number 7s. Double cheeseburger and a fry, baby. Let me get 2 of them. You under dig? Like I tell folks, man, you gotta find your balance. You gotta learn your body. Eat some clean, some dirty. And I'm gonna be honest, You know, I get my coach's approach, you know, with the reverse dieting and things like that. And I understand it 100% because most bodybuilders don't have the mindset that I have. Most bodybuilders don't enjoy performing compound movements as if they're a power lifter, quote unquote. So with that being said, most of these bodybuilders go in the gym and train cute, do all the cute exercises. They ain't really putting in no pain. So it don't require them to have as many calories as someone who's going in, putting in pain, banging compound lifts, squatting, deadlifting, you know, bench pressing, heavy shoulder press. You know what I mean? So I get it because most, like I say, most bodybuilders don't do that. Most bodybuilders train, in my words, soft and weak. Feel me? So I stick to my eating, but my problem, I wouldn't even call it a problem. My disconnect comes in when after the training session, you know, I be super hungry, so I can eat my meal and still be hungry, then I go and get something else to eat, you know, which is understandable because I just burnt, you know, a freak ton of calories putting in that pain on his iron. You know what I mean? But we still amped up. Can't see it right now. I'm sitting down in this light. But we got them abs, Jack. Yeah, I said we had the abs. I ain't got all the way up to 260, you know, holding water. 260, I think it was like 262, full of water retention, and I still had abs. You know what I mean? I tell folks, bro, bodybuilding is all about, first and foremost, learning your body. Yeah, you hire a coach to learn your body, but it's a team effort. You have to learn your body as well as your coach. That way you can help your coach learn your body, and y'all can help each other learn your body. That's what, in my opinion, that's what makes a dream team. You know, if you just don't take the time or the effort to learn your body and you just put it 100% on your coach, are you really an athlete? Are you really a bodybuilder? You should be very in tune with how your body responds to certain things. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% in tune because your body changes, you know, but I'm very in tune with how my body responds to things. I'm very in tune with how my body responds to certain foods that I eat. You know, if I drink this amount of water, around this amount of water, I'm very in tune, bro. You have to learn your body. It don't take much to learn your body. It just takes attention to detail. Mm. 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 So that's phone there. Woo. So we're gonna go to the other side. I get them confused of the names of them. Y'all know I ain't no scientific, bro. We on to this side now. Before you press them out, I'm gonna do 3 sets over here. And then I'm gonna go holler at dude now to get worked on. Oh shoot, hold on. Missed the whole freaking seat, guy. Yeah, I'm holler at dude now to get worked on, and if they don't mind me filming, then I'll capture some footage for you guys. See, look at the detail. It's all about detail, bro. It's all about detail. If you're a bodybuilder, it's about detail. It's not just about having size. Size with no detail means nothing in bodybuilding. Maybe if you're a gym bro, yeah. But if you're a bodybuilder, this stuff be hard to get in and out of, bro. If you're a bodybuilder and all you care about is size and not detail, you gonna get your behind bust. Damn, I keep missing the seat. They probably laughing at me. You gonna get your behind bust. Very real. Let's get it. Add a little more weight to it. I'm gonna do 4 because that first set was extremely light. I just didn't want to stop the set. Yep. This right here, if you do it correctly and you control it, it's gonna light them legs up. Ah, man. I'm gonna have to stop and get me some Qdoba before I go to Costco. I'm gonna be hungry. And I don't wanna go to Costco hungry because if I go to Costco hungry, the boy gonna get some pizza. And they revamped their Costco pizza. I don't know when they did it. I'm sure I'm probably late to the party. But man, that pizza is so delicioso. Costco pizza used to be so weak. And it used to give me bad acid reflux. But that joint's so cheesy and good now, I can't just get 1 slice. I need 2 slices minimum. And if I get the 2 slices minimum, I might as well get the Costco cookie as well. You know what I mean? So we're gonna stop at Qdoba and get a nice little steak bowl, double rice, black beans, fajitas, real light on the sour cream, real light on the cheese. You know what I mean? I usually throw my Melinda sauce on it, but I ain't got my Melinda sauce. So we just gonna have to, eat it raw. Yep. We gonna do 1 more of these bad boys, guys. They both over there working on somebody. So I'm gonna throw in some calf raises in the meantime because, the services are free today at the gym. And I don't want to go over there and stand around and wait because it's gonna make the guy, like right now it's not nobody waiting, right? So I don't want to be that guy to go over there and stand and wait to shorten someone else's time, because if the chiropractor or the massage therapist see somebody waiting, of course, they're going to stop or they're going to speed up the process because they don't want you to wait, you know what I mean? So it's a free service. They're here for a few hours. I don't mind doing a couple calf raises and things like that, just to let people get the full benefit, get the full service while they can. Just being courteous. I ain't no hater, Woo. All right, let's go get these calf raises, guys. All right, so we're gonna knock some seated quad raises. Just 3 sets. Woo. Fix this angle. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. This machine right here, pretty dope. You can do your lunges on here. That's dope. I'm gonna have to throw them lunges back in the program. Hey, that still ain't right. Come on, man. Come on, freak with this tripod crap, bro. Jokers be like, oh, the angles. Man, I'm in here trying to put in this pain, man. I ain't no producer. I ain't trying to get perfect angles, things like that. Perfect angle on targeting that muscle in here. Ush. I ain't gonna hold you. This the spot to be. On the Saturday morning, this the spot to be. The power lifters in here, moving their weight. They got their little group over there, you know. Got the power lifter section on lock. Everybody in here really putting in their pain for the most part, man. You know what I mean? This is the spot to be, dog. Sheesh, the boy getting hungry. Last year, let's knock it out the box. All right, guys, so we got started already. He over here got the boy from the crowd, man. Oh.
So yeah, that pec minor on the outside, just locking up on you a little bit.
Yeah. Ah. Ah. Jeez. You can feel the instant relief though.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. Wow. Oh. Woo.
So this is gonna be more that delt, that front delt.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes when you just flip on your shoulder, man, it like rolls that shoulder over, right?
Yeah.
And with you already having big shoulders, like it just puts all the weight on the front side. So it'll lock that pec up, it'll lock that front delt up, and then it'll hit bicep. So you're gonna hit all of those.
Oh, this stuff hurts so bad. Oh.
But try to breathe for me.
Okay.
In through your nose, out through your mouth.
Oh. Oh. Jeez. Man.
You gotta relax that arm. There you go.
Ooh, I need a break. Dang. Man, that's some painful stuff, dog.
Yeah, I mean, when you kind of get in there and lock all of that up,
Yeah.
it's like doubling down on it, right? It's like a contraction that won't let go.
Right, yeah. 'Cause I can feel it. It's an instant relief.
Yeah. slow, man. We don't want to do it too fast. You don't want to rip anything or like damage anything.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a process. But you can feel this knot right here.
Yeah.
That's that front delt. And like I said, I just think you kind of rolled over on it. I know you said you slept on it wrong.
Yeah, I got a habit of sleeping on my shoulders. After feeling this, I tell you what, I won't sleep on my shoulders no more. That's crazy how relief you feel though.
Yeah. All right. Open that bicep up just a little bit. Because as you can see, you like knotted. Like I'm not touching that, and I don't know if you hit shoulders today or anything, but
I hit legs today.
yeah, bro, like
Is that bad?
Yeah, it shouldn't look like that.
Hey. Oh. Ooh.
Now breathe.
So the more you do this, the less painful it'll be?
Oh yeah. So you feel like how pliable that bicep is now?
Yeah.
Versus at first when you first like touched it,
Still,
just
yeah. That's crazy. So how often do you suggest that somebody get body work done?
It depends on the person. So like, I would say somebody who's actively in the gym, you want to get on like a 2 week to 3 week schedule.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm getting in there, I'm getting the movement that I need.
Yeah.
But the goal is to like push you out, right? So if we start at every 2 weeks, we want to get you to once a month.
Okay.
Because if we're doing once a month, that means I've done my job and kind of got you to a place where you can have some relief, but every time you come in the gym, you're destroying something.
Right,
We're
right.
going to have something new to work on every time you come back in.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been looking, I've been saying, I haven't really been looking, but I've been saying I need to get, yeah. But I see now that you're doing it. Dang, that's crazy. I know it's really tight up there. Hey Zach, can you give me a good angle?
Good angle?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what I can do. Try to make you look big as shit.
Oh man. Jeez. Oh. Well, he got me finna cry. Thank you, bro. Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna have you look as far as you can to your left. And hold. And as far as you can to your right.
Oh.
A little bit further right. There you go. And back right. A little bit easier, right?
Yeah. Feel a whole lot better. Oh. Jeez.
Right here, you got a knot sitting all the way at the top.
Man. Oh.
Big deep breath. Again.
Oh. Jeez. I ain't feel a whole lot better though, I tell you that. It's painful, but I can definitely feel a difference. It don't even hurt no more.
Good.
That's crazy.
But you get like the separation here.
Yeah.
You're fuller here, so it's gonna give you a lot more separation in that trap than you are here.
Okay.
And now your definition is coming from that cartilage, right? So here, your definition is seeped in, and now it gives you a more cut.
Okay.
You'll be able to see like, oh, that I can see that trap is protruding versus like I just have the indentation from my cartilage.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of a difference, like.
I feel it.
Yeah.
This one feel like it's compressed and this one loose.
You ready to do that one?
Yeah. Y'all see the tears coming. Ah, man, that's crazy. Like this morning, I couldn't even raise his arm up. Ah.
Right.
So this one, though, and it's painful. Yeah, anyway.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ah.
Dude, I got something for you too.
Thank you, bro.
That's that G-Wave Black Cruise.
Ah.
So pec minor on the left side is actually tighter than that right side.
For real?
Yeah.
Ah.
Now you got a knot.
Oh. Time out, time out. Oh, man. Oh. Dang. He said it's a knot in there.
Yeah.
Free. All right, hold on. Let me regroup.
Just try to relax that for me. Sit that down on the side. I can get into. The more you relax it, the more it's actually just gonna kind of like pop to the top.
Okay.
But this right here. Just gotta breathe.
Oh.
Now when we go up, we can actually grab olive major.
Oh. Oh.
Give me a second, try to drop that arm. Big, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, coming off pec. Getting in the belt.
Oh. You can feel that mud. Ah.
So you feel this knot.
That's crazy.
There we go. Gotta breathe, gotta breathe.
Oh, sheesh. Bro, this is some different kind of pain right here. Ah.
So that quick,
Yeah.
yep. Almost instantly got better.
That's crazy, bro. This shows you how important but how overlooked bodywork is.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, everybody wants to be super big, and I get it, but the way that I learned was the definition of strength, right? Is the ability to contract and also release. So we want to be able to go all the way through that range of motion and still be able to contract.
Right.
A lot of the times what you have is a muscle that only contracts, but it doesn't have the ability to release.
Yeah. I feel like that's how my pecs be sometimes.
Yep. So in a sense of science, it would be considered a weak muscle.
Right,
It's
okay.
like if you've never worked it before,
Right.
it only has the ability to go from one side to the other.
Okay. Yeah, this definitely something that I'm a add in.
All right, now I need you to pull that elbow as close to your body as you can. There you go.
Oh.
And relax it.
Damn, you good, dude.
I appreciate it, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Woo. Yeah, I could definitely tell just from this, I could tell the benefit of doing it on a more frequent basis.
And a lot of people, you know, you get in, it's so painful the first time, you're like, man, I'm never doing it again.
Yeah,
About 48 hours, you're like, nah, I feel a whole lot better.
yeah,
But getting on like a regular routine where you getting to work all the time, it's not as painful because you're not having to dig through so much.
right. I mean, I agree, it's very painful, but just how you made my right side feel opposed to how I felt this morning,
Yeah.
it's night and day. Oh. Ah. Sheesh. It's like a pleasurable pain.
They call it hurt so good.
Ah. Woo. I knew I was knotted up, but I ain't know that bad.
that click.
Yeah. Ooh. Dang. I feel a whole lot better, dude. For
Yeah.
real.
Good, good, good.
I couldn't do that this morning on this side. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I appreciate it, bro.
Not a problem at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on the, you say every 2 weeks?
Yeah, I would say every 2 weeks, and then we'll get you pushed out to do like a month.
Okay.
And then if we can, we'll get you pushed out to do every 6 weeks. That's when you're gonna be like optional, just maintenance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure just by the way your hips and stuff is going, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I need
You
it.
got some stuff down in so fast, like hamstrings, everything, just be a little tighter.
I was being there crying. No, I definitely, yeah. I'm gonna get your information. I definitely, yeah. Man.